Today we have a little bit of controversy to discuss. Now, I am a little bit late to this because, I had surgery and I've been decommissioned for a whole week. So I'm a little bit late to this, but I do want to talk about this because I think, one, I've been in this situation before. I've been live streaming, I've been ranting and saying, this person sucks, this person's cheating, this person's this. And then that person shows up to the live stream and they're like, hey man, that was me you were talking trash about. And then I feel bad. So I've been in Knee's position, Ulsan's position, Milo's position, where you're going up against someone online and then something seems fishy, but at the end of the day, after you're done talking trash, it just turns out that they're really just that guy. Now, what am I talking about? So the person who we're going to be talking about today, get used to hearing this name. It's Real_Devil. This is a Kazuya player who's been making rounds, catching bodies, destroying people left and right. And they had a run-in with Knee, Ulsan, Milo, and others. But those three are some of the top Korean players to beat. Where the story really picks up is when Real Devil faced Knee in a live stream. Throughout this set, Knee won a couple, but the Real Devil was bodying Knee. You guys will see some of the gameplay in the background. I watched a lot of it myself and I was just like, this guy is bodying Knee. It kind of reminded me of how Arslan Ash showed up on the scene and was, after playing a couple of matches, Knee said on the stream, this guy is 100% using some sort of Marco. His skills are crazy, but his movement are not Tekken God level. Now this is something that's so interesting to me. We often think of a god-like Tekken player as having two things: perfect execution and perfect movement. But that's not really the case all the times. Sometimes someone will just be very good at doing electrics or attacking, but they don't really move like that. They don't really sidestep or they don't really tweak their arm on that lever. It's just a different style of playing that we're really not used to seeing. I'll show you guys just a little bit of the audio, but listen to how Knee is jerking his stick.
Hey, yo!
Real Devil doesn't do that. And also, I don't do that. I don't like to play that way either, so I can kind of relate to that. But the real things that Knee and also other players was calling out the Real Devil on is instant electric wind God Fist at the start of a round. Because he is down forward 1-2 was ducked, and down forward 1-2 was blocked with 100% succession rate. Hell sweeps while crouching, perfectly ducking Knee's electric wind God Fist, and while standing 1-2 with punish, and so on. This third bullet point just tells you what this person was doing that Knee noticed and other people also noticed. Now here's where the plot thickens. Once Knee played this person in stream and they started saying all this stuff, right? Knee had almost 4,000 people watching. So when Knee started saying all this stuff and kind of not ranting, I don't want to make it seem like he was ranting, but he called him a cheater. Calling someone a cheater, whether you're angry or calm, you're still calling that person out in front of 4,000 people. So once he did that, John Dean, Milo, Lake 3, Nameless King, Moti, Weka, and Crazy Dong Paul, they all played him in the past, and they also chimed in and says, yeah, we also think this guy is kind of sus. Whenever we played against him, there was a lot of weird shenanigans. He didn't move like a normal Tekken player. He was punishing and crouching under things extremely fast. So now you have Knee, and then you also have the other Korean players all gathering around and saying, yeah, this guy's kind of sus. So that's when the dogpiling really kicked in. Facing the backlash, being at the bottom of a dog pile, the Real Devil tried to prove his innocence. Real Devil let another Tekken player, a Heihachi main by the name of Super, come into his home, watch him literally sit there and watch him play to prove that he's not cheating. And even after that, having someone physically in the room while he's playing, they still was like, nah, he probably just turned it off, or something's still fishy, something's still fishy. Now this is when Ulsan joins the picture, and also Saint. A lot of you are aware that Korea has their own tournaments that happens. A lot of it is part of the Afika TV, I think is how you call it. A tournament happened, Saint came in the first place, Ulsan came in second, and then Real Devil came in third. Now this was an official tournament. This was him really battling, and so everyone was kind of watching this like okay, is he now cheating in tournament is what a lot of people thought. Players he beat at the tournament, JDCR, Super, Late 3, Justice, and Multi, they are all very famous in Korea. However, while playing versus Ulsan, he mentions there was something weird about this guy's playstyle. After this tournament, coming in third place, the Real Devil was facing more criticism. So the Real Devil was like, okay, let me go directly to the source. Real Devil contacts Knee to do an offline match to prove they are not cheating. Seeing the efforts of the Real Devil trying to prove his name, letting people into his house, you know, showing his, recording his screen, recording his hands, trying to set up a match with Knee. The players, they started to feel bad. They started to think maybe he isn't cheating, because usually when you call someone cheating, they just say, no, I'm not cheating, and then that's it. They don't usually go this extra mile like the Real Devil was. So Knee started to think like maybe he isn't cheating. Maybe he isn't using Marcos and auto ducks and whatnot. And then he apologized. Ulsan also apologized. And Mio Il also apologized, because, you know, when calling someone out, all of your fans, those 4,000 people watching, they're going to attack, they're going to defend, they're going to bully. You know, I think an apology is really good. It shows that you can admit when you're wrong, and sometimes things just get out of hand. Because at the end of the day, the Real Devil basically just came out of nowhere and started beating all the pro players. So that's why this whole situation got so big. The same way with Arsenal and Ash, except this time it was through online, where Arsenal and Ash was beating everyone in tournaments. The Real Devil was asked, why do they not travel? If you can beat Knee, if you can beat, you know, Ulsan and all of this stuff, why don't you travel? And they simply says because they cannot beat DLC characters. I don't know if they don't know the matchup, or if they didn't lab the matchup, or whatever it was, but that was the answer they get. That was the answer they gave. At the end of the day, this basically shows that even though there's a lot of players that we know, when we watch a tournament, we expect to see them on screen. This situation just shows that there's a lot of Arsenal Ashes, Real Devils, Devil Stars just waiting to be discovered, waiting for their moment. Even you can even say like a person like Jod. I didn't even know who Jod was until the Tekken World Tour Finals, but that person did great. We're so used to seeing certain faces do well and then everyone else kind of do less than them or not equal to them. But then once, and even in our own day-to-day struggles, right? When we go online, we play people, we expect a certain experience. And then sometimes when that doesn't happen, we can start pointing at excuses, cheating, lying, Marcos, polos, whatever the case may be. I did it before, you know, on my live streams. I called people out for playing cheap characters and whatnot. So I think this is just something that we all should just look at and just be like, you know, sometimes when you think someone is cheating, they're really not cheating. They are really just him. The Real Devil is really him. And don't get it twisted. But that's going to be it. Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I thought this was a little bit of a juicy situation, and we'll probably see more of this, right? We'll probably see the Real Devil start to compete and go out, and because the only thing that is stopping him is DLC. And Tekken 8, there will be no DLC, at least not at the launch, right? So that's going to be interesting. Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like on this video. Also subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and bye-bye.